Hey, how's it going? Let's see what's in the news today. First up, check this out. It's me in about 40 years. Ugh. I'm one of more than 100 million people who have used Face app recently to see what the future me might look like. But now there are serious worries the app could be using our faces for something else entirely.
If you've taken a selfie like this to see what you'll look like as an old person, you're not alone. The BTN boss took one. That's Sam. Here's Jack. He doesn't even look bad. There's Nick looking a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And stacks of celebrities have jumped on board too. But the rise in popularity of Face app has a lot of people really worried. When you sign up, you have to agree to its terms and conditions. Basically, you're giving the company license to use your photos for whatever they want. Something that a lot of people are freaking out about. But it's actually quite common. You've probably signed similar conditions if you've ever downloaded apps like Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. The Face app developers say most photos submitted are deleted from their servers within 48 hours, that they won't sell or share your photos, and that they only access the pictures submitted. But privacy experts reckon it's a good reminder to be careful before you sign away your personal data, because it could still potentially be used for other things, like advertising. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see how well this popular app ages.
Avengers Endgame has just become the highest grossing film of all time, earning a whopping $3.96 billion at the box office. That could buy you a lot of Infinity Stones. I don't know, I haven't seen the movie.
Where's the Avengers? We gotta finish this.
It took 13 weeks for Endgame to get past James Cameron's epic story of 3-metre-tall blue aliens with tails, Avatar. It had held the top spot since 2009, earning a total of $3.958 billion. Totally seen that one. There have been some highs and some lows for our national teams. It's all in today's sport.
Australia has lost to New Zealand in the final of the Netball World Cup. It came down to the final seconds of the match. The Diamonds were behind and desperate to score. But there wasn't quite enough time. The Silver Ferns winning the World Cup 52-51.
The underdogs of the World Cup become the Queens of Liverpool.
But Australia did have something to celebrate, retaining the women's Ashes after drawing with England in the Test. Elise Perry starred, helping Australia to finish at 7 for 230 in its second innings. Australia's top swimmers have been busy in the pool. Matt Horton came second to China's Sun Yang in the 400-metre freestyle final at the Swimming World Championships in South Korea. But he wasn't too happy. He refused to stand on the podium or pose for photos with Sun, who's previously been banned for doping. But there was one Aussie who had lots to smile about, Ariarne Titmus, the 18-year-old from Tasmania who won gold in the 400-metre freestyle, beating American Katie Ledecky. It was a super special win because Ledecky's never lost a major international final in that event. Go Ariarne!
And speaking of sport, here are some unusual racing moments that you might have missed over the weekend. It's ready, steady, slow. This is the World Championships of Snail Racing. This absolutely thrilling event is held in the UK, and it involves more than 160 snails slugging it out in different heats to be the first to move from the inner circle to the outer one. This year, Sammy the snail finally crossed the finish line first.
We picked him out just from the box. We saw him eating a lettuce leaf and thought he had real snail prowess. And, it turned out to be a great choice.
While this one is a slow starter, he really takes off. Jetpack pilot David Mayman whizzed around Sydney Harbour, stunning onlookers. Of course, it was a race against, well, no one but himself. And finally, it's the annual Diaper Derby in New York City, where bouncing babies crawl their way to glory. Getting competitors over the line is a little tricky. Honestly, I don't think they know where they are. But luckily, luring is encouraged.
It is a slow race, right? This is the slowest 2 minutes in sport.
I guess that guy didn't see the snails. Do you like watching really slow races? Well then this is the channel for you. Make sure you subscribe to see more videos just like this one, and while you're at it, hit that bell button so you get some notifications.